How y'all doing tonight? Hey. Sure appreciate y'all coming out and hanging out, listening to some music today. This is Josh Flowers on the upright bass. Give him a round of applause, y'all. It's truly a pleasure to play some music for you tonight. Happy Friday, y'all. I should have left in the morning when I felt I had the need. Felt my boots start to stutter, felt them slowly lose their speed. In this world of choices, well, why did it leave me with one? But I cannot be the man who runs. I've always been the favorite son. Decisions from a Gatling gun that can't keep me away from here. I felt an hour click past me, an iron chain on an anchor of rust. Watching that parcel she sent me unopened, just like we discussed. In this world of process, well, why do I always feel done? But I cannot be the man who runs. I've always been the favorite son. Decisions from a Gatling gun can't keep me away from here. Go ahead, man. I'm the king of the palace of do-right, miasmic companion to lust, a tearful display in the moonlight. She's so honest, she turned into dust. But if this world just gives you love, well, why do I blink through anathema? But I cannot be the man who runs. I've always been the favorite son. Decisions from a Gatling gun that can't keep me away from here. Yeah, they can't keep me away from here. Yeah, they can't keep me away from here. Thanks so much. Purple with pockets for days. Such a flirt, she walked backwards when she walks away. Comes out the window, she don't seem to care. There's order and chaos if you know life's unfair. But maybe the rum hit me just right. Found myself walking close behind. If I don't regard a dream in life, There I stood, this bewildered excuse of a man. Shoulda, could, showed me there's no such thing as a plan. Knew every town song and hummed him in bed. Her favorite's Marie, said it wasn't that sad. But maybe the rum hit me just right. Found myself walking close behind. If I don't regard a dream in life, maybe it stays this way all night. Welcome, shoes off, sit by me. Oh, my room's this way, wanna see. Yeah, oh, 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 Memories slip, they just settle like gold in a pan. Drip by drip if you don't sort it on the dry land. 6 hours just latched on my mind. That woman was a lighthouse of a clever design. But maybe the rum hit me just right. Found myself walking close behind. If I don't regard a dream in life, maybe it stays this way all night. Welcome, shoes off, sit by me. Oh, my room's this way, wanna see. Yeah. But maybe the rum hit me just right. Found myself walking close behind. If I don't regard a dream in life, maybe it stays this way all night. Welcome, shoes off, sit by me. Yeah, my room's this way, wanna see. Oh, push there, the door sticks, that's the way. Your eyes seem kind, wanna stay. Hey, thanks so much, appreciate that. You know, I got a new record coming out this year that's coming out in October, most likely, if we don't all die from disease. But we'll see. Those past 2 songs, including this one, next one, is going to be on it, and I hope that you check it out. Wrote this song with a good friend of mine out of Chattanooga, Tennessee. He's one of my very favorite songwriters, and he just loves teaching high school Spanish too much, and it drives me crazy. But you know, that's his choice, and I have to just swallow that. But it's difficult, you know. But luckily, he's not playing this song better than me, because he's busy teaching high school Spanish. This is called "Married to the Road." Life on the highway takes a toll on me that I cannot explain. Drive 1,000 miles, then I lay down, get up and do it again. There's a picture of a young girl in my rearview mirror, but I ain't looking back. Thinking to myself, goddamn, there ain't too many women like that. When the lights in my rearview disappear, and my headlights are the only thing I know, how I would wish that I had that one girl near. But I am married to her. I am married to her. I am married to her. I'm married to the road. my stories and they know where I am going better than and they'll be here when I'm gone to guide the weary travelers that pass by. The yellow line is fading like a station on the AM radio. But I'm thinking about Austin and why it is that I had to go. When the lights in my rearview disappear and my headlights are the only thing I know, how I would wish that I had that one girl near. But I am married to, I am married to, I am married to, I'm married to the road. 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 Yeah, I am married to the road. Yeah, I am married to the road. Thanks very much. Sure appreciate that. Yeah, we don't play too many covers, but this next one's an old blues tune by Big Walter Horton, I think. Y'all have a wonderful night. Ladies and gentlemen, Mary Gaucher and Jamie Harris just played a killer show earlier, and we got to see the whole thing, and it was incredible. Y'all be safe out there. Hey, you gotta help me. Can't do it all by myself. You gotta help me now, darling. Can't do it all by myself. If you don't help me now, darling, I'm gonna find myself somebody else. Well, I might have to wash, I might have to sew, might have to cook now, vacuum the floor, but you gotta help me, darling. Can't do it all by myself. If you don't help me now, darling, I'm gonna find myself somebody else. You walk with me. When I talk to me. Oh, baby, can't do it all by myself. If you don't help me now, darling, I'm gonna find myself somebody else. And when I walk, you walk with me. When I talk, you talk to me. Yeah, baby, can't do it all by myself. If you don't help me now, darling, I'm gonna find myself somebody else. If you don't help me now, darling, I'm gonna find myself somebody else. If you don't help me now, darling, I'm gonna find myself somebody else.
Man, thank y'all so much. This is such a pleasure to play here in Houston for all of you fine folks. I've been wanting to come out more and more over the past few years, and this is just obviously the venue that keeps popping up because everybody's like, that's the best sounding room in Houston. So here I am playing on this iconic stage in front of all you attractive people, and I sure appreciate you guys taking the time out of your weekend to come and support some original music, because we can't do it without you. And things are starting up, but they're starting up slow, for us. So we really appreciate it.
I'm a bad man. My baby spit shines with blood right off my hands. That's alright with my baby, cause my baby likes that in men. That's alright with me, baby. That's alright with my baby. That's alright, that's okay, cause my baby likes it just that way. My baby brings out the devil in me. All my friends agree. Baby brings out the devil in me. That's what baby likes to see. Oh, baby, she wants me bossy. Baby always calls a bluff. Baby gets what baby wants, and baby never has enough. Oh, sometimes she wants gentle, sometimes she wants rough. And baby gets what baby wants, and baby never has enough. My baby brings out the devil in me. All my friends agree. Baby brings out the devil in me. That's what baby likes to see. Take off. baby brings out the devil in me, and all my friends agree. Baby brings out the devil in me, that's what baby likes to see. And somewhere between the holy altars and the gates of hell, never knowing which way we're going, cause baby doesn't like to tell. Oh, baby can't be caged now, she got a twisted little heart. And baby loves a private mind, cause she loves to tear them all apart. So now let's play the game where I show baby how it's done. Baby likes to get caught, that's why baby likes to run. Ooh, oh, 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 ooh, oh, 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 ooh, oh, 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 oh. Let's pretend that I'm the one whose affection never showed, whose nights you felt the wrath of when you cried at home. I'm a bad man. My baby spit shines the blood right off my hands. That's alright with my baby, cause my baby likes that man. That's alright with me, baby. Yeah, that's alright with my baby. That's alright, that's okay, cause my baby likes it just that way. My baby brings out the devil in me, all my friends agree. Baby brings out the devil in me, that's what baby likes to see. Oh, baby, she wants me bossy. Baby always calls a bluff, and baby gets what baby wants, and baby never has enough. Oh, sometimes she wants gentle, sometimes she wants rough. And baby gets what baby wants, and baby never has enough. 4 more times. Baby gets what baby wants, and baby never has enough. 3 more times. Baby gets what baby wants, and baby never has enough. 2 more times. Baby gets what baby wants, and baby never has enough. 1 more time. Baby gets what baby wants, and baby never has enough. Thanks so much. This next song is a song about going back home to Michigan. Me and the band had a kind of a running joke for an entire tour one time where basically every single song was introduced that way. And it got really tiresome to the rest of the audience, but it never got old for us. We'd play 20 songs, and before each song we'd be like, anyways, this is a song that's about going back home to Michigan. And it'd be like, yeah, Texas is the place to be. But this is really a song about going back to Michigan, which is where I'm from, Southeast Michigan. I used to spend my summers on the shores of Lake Michigan, picking up Petoskey stones and not dealing with adult problems. And yeah, Charlevoix, represent. All right, show me on the hand. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's funny. It's like in every every state has their own thing. Like what's the thing like here? It's like. Yeah, that's how you know you're in Texas. And then like if you point out like I'm from here, then you know you're in Michigan. And I guess Oklahoman people just have frying pans they carry around or something. They just point out. I don't know. Yeah. It's a bad joke. Well, they can take it. This is called Summer Knees. I remember the 2 dimples in the small of her back as she walked away from me across those railroad tracks. Her boots did crunch and sink in the rocks around the wood, while mine just stayed rooted to the spot to which I stood. I tried to be a strong man, I tried to be the one she could go to with a problem. I tried to be her gun, she'd load me with an instinct, pull my hammer back, squeeze along my trigger, and I'd fire with a crack. Summer knees, come back please. Take me home, Petoskey stones. Summer knees, help me please. If you can, Lake Michigan. It was my fear, I guess it was my pain that pulled her even closer. I was meant to entertain each clever little notion in her ocean that I took, spun around and finally found a little nest inside her brook. and yeah, she left me all alone, crawled soaking up a beach made of smooth Petoskey stones. I built myself a home here made of better days and rum, and I forget about this tempest that leaves in my ears this Summer knees, come back please, take me home, Petoskey stones. Summer knees, help me please, if you can, Lake Michigan. Make it sound pretty, man. They say a man who lost his hand can still feel his fingers move. It's a surprise every time when he goes to reach a tool. Does that mean she was a part of me? A limb just like my hand, separate from my body, but my brain can't understand. I think that must be it. That must be the reason why I can't fix this with a hammer or cut it out with a knife. You can't mend a thing that's absent. You just wish that it was back while you buckle at your knees, thinking about railroad tracks. Stones, summer knees, help me please, if you can, Lake Michigan. Thank you. Love to all the Michiganders out there, and to any that are watching at home, perhaps. It's true. We're either Michiganians or Michiganders, and I prefer it Michiganders. I feel like they're all just those youpers that might say Michiganian or something. They basically are from a different planet. This is a pretty new one. Hope you enjoy it. I love waltzes, and I keep writing them. And every once in a while, I'll play a set, and somebody who knows a little bit about music will come up to me and say but not enough to know that there is no rule, apparently. But sometimes they'll come up and they'll just be like, "Huh, you play a lot of waltzes, you play a lot of stuff in 3," as if I have some response to that. And he says it to me. They say it to me not in a nice way, not in a mean way, but just in sort of a I didn't get the memo, y'all. I get to write as many waltzes as I want. So there is a. This is the next waltz. So. Just the sound of my boots in the snow as they crunch through the layers of ice on the road. Just one step and the next, I keep following footprints that haven't been left. that this snow is the moon, and each step on its surface is completely new. So just give me a hint, tell me what's on your mind, or I'm stuck in this lunar eclipse I designed. I wanted to talk, but you told me to leave, and now the time's mine, I can find time to breathe. Just breathe. Just breathe. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I can hear the flakes passing my ears, recalling the words that get fainter each year. Just hello, or how was your day? Yeah, those phrases we spoke just keep drifting away. But I know that the snow is the moon, and each step on its surface is completely new. So just give me a hint, tell me what's on your mind, or I'm stuck in this lunar eclipse I designed. I wanted to talk, but you told me to leave. Now the time's mine, I can find time to breathe. Just breathe. Just breathe. Whoa. There's a note, a page passed through my door, that explains your delay and your care for before it's a fake, an apparition of hope, designed by my mind, just a careful man's rope. But I know that this snow is the moon, and each step on its surface is completely new. So just give me a hint, tell me what's on your mind, or I'm stuck in this lunar eclipse I designed. Well, I wanted to talk, but you told me to leave, and now the time's mine, I can't find time to breathe. Just breathe. Just breathe. Thanks so much. Well, she said she'd give me a Yankee dime. Well, if I would just love her one good time. We were young, she was wild and free, and I must admit she tempted me. But on my other chivalry, thinking I would do again, yeah, the same thing that I did back then. But sometimes in my wandering mind, well, I still want that Yankee dime. And if I could go back today, well, only God knows what I'd say. Na, na, na. Now if there are two sides to every tale, and if there's a heaven and there's a hell, then the choices that a man might make will lead him straight into his fate. I can't say I'm not satisfied, but if I said I was, I would have lied. 'Cause there's always something to be missed. It's what confounds a man, I guess. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, whoa, whoa. Well, she said she'd give me a Yankee dime if I would just love her one good time.
Thanks so much. That's an Ephraim White tune. This next song is a song I wrote after reading a book called The Illustrated Man, where it's like all of these crazy stories that take place from a man's tattoos. Each tattoo a man got on his body told some different horror story, and it would go into detail about that, and then it would kind of pan out in a literary sense to the man's body again. And I just always thought that was so cool, just that anytime you see someone with a lot of tattoos, some of them mean nothing and some of them mean a lot, and you never know, but they're still like wearing them on their skin. And so I wrote this song. I'm really bad at naming songs, so this is called Dark-Haired Girls Tattoos. Let me know if you got anything better. Last one, the waltz I played was called Moon Song. Great, yeah. I like to say that say another waltz. We'll just waltz number 3,
another
waltz number 4.
3.
Yeah, totally. And another waltz part 4. Yeah. It's always so hard to name a song. But yeah, this is this one. First ink I saw was on her neck, an anchor that read no regrets. Her granddaddy died in the Second World War when a U-boat put him on the ocean floor. I guess every mark upon her skin is a way to take her back again to a special place within her mind, a catalog where she can always find a friend. Don't be afraid to push down hard. She's been down this lonely road so many times, she just don't know where it starts. Paint a picture with this ink, drag the needle across her skin so she can finally have a place to stop and think. All these old stories seem low on that dark-haired girl's tattoos. She rolled up her sleeve and showed an ace of spades. Said she got it after winning in a card game. It was the first time she ever got a little bit of cash. Bought her very first car and crashed. And she's bled for every decision she's made. That's why her knuckles reach stay away. So every lie she told, every curse she threw, every man she loved then broke into won't fade.
Don't be afraid to push down hard. She's been down this lonely road so many times, she just don't know where it starts. Paint a picture with this ink. Drag the needle across her skin so she can finally have a place to stop and think. All these old stories seem new on that dark-haired girl's tattoos. She's got a lightning bolt for how fast time fades, a compass to guide her wandering ways, 6 little keys on a ring built for more. She won't tell me what those are for. Yeah, her mind's a canvas too easy to forget, but her flesh is papyrus to a prophet. There are secret rooms or holy glyphs, a portal through some ancient rift she leapt. Don't be afraid to push down hard. She's been down this lonely road so many times, she just don't know where it starts. Paint a picture with this ink. Drag the needle across her skin so she can finally have a place to stop and think. All these old stories seem new on that dark-haired girl's tattoos. Afraid to push down hard. She's been down this lonely road so many times, she just don't know where it starts. Yeah, paint a picture with this ink. Yeah, drag the needle across her skin so she can finally have a place to stop and think. All these old stories seem new on that dark-haired girl's tattoos.
Thanks so much. Since she came into my life last year, took control, left me nothing but fear from those eyes. I had those evil eyes. She was a pixie, a harlot of sorts, witched me speechless without a retort from those eyes. I had those evil eyes. Sure to lose my soul to those evil eyes. I can't seem to get control of those evil eyes. Well, there's a heart as black as coal behind those evil eyes. But you have to pay that toll to those evil eyes. Padlock mouth and those razor lips cut me deep with a passionate kiss from those eyes. I had those evil eyes. Her hips were swaying to the beat of my heart. Cast her spell, I fell right apart from those eyes. I had those evil eyes. Sure to lose my soul to those evil eyes. I can't seem to get control of those evil eyes. you have to pay that toll to those evil eyes. Josh Flowers, everybody. Trap, an evil device. Only way to get out was the roll of a dice from those eyes, those evil eyes. She had snake eyes with a hiss and a scream, woke me up from this terrible dream of those eyes, those evil eyes. I'm sure to lose my soul to those evil eyes. I can't seem to get control of those evil eyes. There's a heart as black as coal behind those evil eyes. But you have to pay that toll to those evil eyes. Yes, you have to pay that toll to those evil eyes. Yes, you have to pay that toll of those evil Thanks so much. So last time I played here, I played with Pat Byrne, because he's got a regular thing over here. And it's really fun, and I suggest you check it out, too, and come back and see Pat Byrne. I think he plays Wednesdays. I know he's on tour right now, but I think he's coming back. Am I completely off? I think he's coming back. Yeah, he's coming back. Come back and see him. I had a great time playing with him. And he asked permission to cover this next song. I'm a little worried about it because I think he's going to sing like way, way better. Because if you haven't heard Pat Byrne, he's this wonderful singer-songwriter with a beautiful voice and a thick Irish accent that the ladies go wild for. And I'm just thinking about, because it's like when you say those words that the Irish are really good at is the fire away, the flower. And this is a song called Flower. And I just realized, I'm hoping he's gonna make me $1 million because, I just think like the chorus is just, oh my pretty little flower, I'll be there in an hour, but I gotta take the long way home. But I think like if Pat did it, it would be like, my pretty little flower, I'll be there in an hour, but I gotta take the long way home. And then I'm just like, oh, that sounds so much better than me. You bastard. But make that money, I suppose. We got to lift each other up, I guess. But go and check out Pat Byrne. He's a really killer musician, and he just had a new record out. Yeah. Oh, if it's possible, if I could order a beer to the stage, Yellow Rose, I'd really appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, round of applause for all the folks that are working hard behind the bar and in front of the bar and serving our drinks and stuff. It's like, I feel really lucky to have been in even though all of the gigs left for a year, obviously, there was a lot of people that I feel like, at least we could play in front of a camera and, we could tune in, you guys could tune in to our homes and we could work for tips and stuff, and that helped a ton. But, people like sound engineers and bartenders and waiters and people in the service industry, they were struggling like a mofo. So dig deep, folks, for a little while if you can, and tip them out, because we're all playing catch up right now. This next song is called Flower. I could just call it Waltz number 4. I saw her put the pen to page, a picture I framed in my mind. Felt the time it took for the ink to spread as she moved to each new line. Oh, but the words, chosen words grown from heartfelt loan. Oh, my pretty little flower, I'll be there in an hour, but I gotta take the long way home. Each letter bore a woman's frame, all curves and secret smiles. Danced an image of a waiting love, birthed strong with flesh and fire. Oh, but the words, pregnant words forged from fresh new foam. Oh, my pretty little flower, I'll be there in an hour, but I gotta take the long way home. The speckled paint beneath her nails, catch a glimpse of steady water boring holes in both my lips, to see right through those aching words that tell me lies, meander on for all she cares to pass. twice, the edges matched. It was clear she took great care. Paid homage to my grandfather's time, when patience and love were paired. Oh, but the words, keystone words, laid down by the teeth of a comb. Oh, my pretty little flower, I'll be there in an hour, but I gotta take the long way home, yeah, yeah. My pretty little flower, I'll be there in an hour, but I gotta take the long way home. One more time. My pretty little flower, I'll be there in an hour, but I gotta take the long way home. So this next tune I wrote with Mr. Jeff Plankenhorn, and I think a fair amount of you know him. He's a lovely guy, and yeah, hell of a player. I was stuck on this tune because I don't write very many bridges. I needed a bridge. This one needed a bridge, and so I came to him asking him for a bridge, and he gave me one. So it's called Worth. And this tune was featured on an eHarmony commercial on the internet in Canada. So just want to let you guys know you're in front of greatness right now. This is my hit. People think of it when they think of their ghosting experiences with eHarmony in Canada. So, although you saw that she, now I'm like 6 steps ahead of everybody and 3 steps ahead of you because you don't even know where I'm going. But that wedding that we played at, where I met the director who put the song on there, so she was on *Handmaid's Tale*. Yeah. For like this last 3 or 4 episodes. So really we were in front of greatness, and you guys are just hearing about it secondhand while we have a rude conversation in front of you on the stage. So sorry, this is called Worth. I'm so bad at stage banter sometimes. Sometimes it feels on, sometimes it feels off, but I'm hopeful that I hear the laughter, and it's okay if it's at me. Just have a good time. That's all I ask. So. She's a wild one, yes, she convinced herself of that. She's just pages of a magazine torn out for scrap. She'll race you anywhere just as long as she comes first. But she'll only take the love she thinks she's worth. She'd be my huckleberry with a pistol in each hand. Quote passages from books I'll probably never understand. She'll stone me till I'm bloody, till my heart's about to burst. But she'll only take the love she thinks she's worth. Yeah, she'll only take the love she thinks she's worth. Just give it up, yeah, just a little bit. It's not the burden that you think it is. She's a rolling stone, yes, she's a lover and a tease. She's that paralyzing feeling that you get before you sneeze. She'll make a castle crumble just to hear Jones hit the earth. But she'll only take the love she thinks she's worth. Yeah, she'll only take the love she thinks she's worth. That's true. Just give it up, yeah, just a little bit. It's not the burden that you think it is. Yeah, well, don't you be afraid. Just push that stone away. Just give it up, yeah, just a little bit. It's not the burden that you
think it is. I'm a spyglass to the fissure in her throat. I'm the space between the words she thought before she got them wrote. Yeah, it's a holy blessed thing to see her smile at a curse, but she'll only take the love she thinks she's worth. Yeah, she'll only take the love she thinks she's worth. Just give it up. Yeah, yeah, just a little bit. It's not the burden that you think it is. She's a wild one. Yeah, she convinced herself that she's just pages of a magazine torn out for scrap. She'll race you anywhere, just as long as she comes first. But she'll only take the love she thinks she's worth. Yeah, she'll only take the love she thinks she's worth. Thanks very much. Hey everybody, you can keep the live streams coming by becoming a supporting member right here at the Mucky Duck. Live from norfolkstreet.com. Go and be a part of the action. Support venues that support musicians and artists, because we can't do it without you, We really appreciate y'all. Once again, Josh Flowers. He's originally from Albuquerque, New Mexico. We've been playing for like almost 14 years together now. And he delivered me, actually. He delivered me as a baby. And I grew up and, yeah. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I just told you it's a weird banter day, so, yeah. Here I am. Actually, he was born with a violin in his hand, and they both just grew. Such a bad joke. Sorry, buddy. At least I didn't say that you were in nursing school.
That's right.
I used to lie all the time on stage, and or at least I still do apparently, but I used to do more believable lies because I would always think it was funny when people would talk to Josh. Like I used to say that he was a big part of a pickling competition, where he would make these award-winning pickles, and when he wouldn't play a gig, I'd be like, well, we're wishing Josh the best, and we'll see him next week at the show, but maybe not though, because if he goes to finals, he'll go to state, and then he'll be gone for a whole month with his award-winning horseradish pickles. And then people will come back and see him the next day, and they'll just be like, wow, so how's the pickle thing going? And he'll just have no clue. But the worst is when I said he was in naughty nursing school, and but everybody just heard nursing school, and so everybody was like, thank you so much for your service. And such a hard job, really appreciate you. Yeah. Yeah, you'd get real annoyed there for a second, but it was worth every moment for me.
It was worth it, yeah.
Well, she ran that path most every single day. The salt air blowing through her hair, so much a breeze would linger there, despite her finding refuge in a room. Her mother laid her shoes out by the door, and with each new morn she left them there, preferring that her feet were bare, won't compromise the grass between her toes. I'll keep running, girl, know what you want. I'll keep going, girl, take what you want. She made sure they needed honey twice a week. Bowls were hidden, jars were spilled, a room so she could get them filled, to see those careful hands work once again. Lashed together, hearts dismasted in the sea. Each moment that they spent alone inside their minds, they built a home where lips could meet away from damning eyes. I'll keep running, girl. Know what you want. I'll keep going, girl. Take what you want. Her soul was chattel-bound and courage grew behind her brow to love that woman with those careful hands. But the steps they took to hide were not enough for the father of the man she's bound, nursed in a room where he had found impassioned limbs entangled on the floor. I'll keep running, girl. Know what you want. Keep going, girl. Take what you want. Well, he screamed in rage as she sprang to her feet. His callous hands had found her neck and squeezed with murderous intent as her lover crawled behind him on the floor. Well, she clawed his face and fought to find a breath as those careful hands that made her sigh had sheathed the knife strapped to his thigh, drove it between the ribs guarding his heart, killed him dead. But keep running, girl. Know what you want. But keep going, girl. Take what you want. But keep running, girl. Know what you want. But keep going, girl. Take what you want. Well, she ran that path most every single day. All the salt air blowing through her hair, so much a breeze would linger there, despite her finding refuge in a robe. Well, her mother laid her shoes out by the door, and with each new moon she left them there, preferring that her feet were bare, won't compromise the grass between her toes. I'll keep running, girl. Know what you want. I'll keep going, girl. Take what you want. I'll keep running, girl. Know what you want. I'll keep going, girl. Take what you want.
Thanks very much. It's called The Runner. It's going to be on the next record. Comes out, I think, October 23rd. And I got a release show at the Saxon Pub down in Austin. Should be a lot of fun. I I stumbled by your house a couple hours before dawn. The best part of my day was to see that he's gone, but it brings it up quick, a sharp pain from a lash, an easy cut like a knife through a camera flash. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. I scorned a good woman, didn't want it to last. Yeah, my feet lost their purchase all because of the past. I can't tell if I'm dreaming or I'm not paying attention. My lips, they keep moving while I'm losing my addiction. Oh, na 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 na. Well, I kissed those soft lips that spoke those dark words. Forgot all of the lessons from being hurt I had learned. But a bridge that leads to freedom is a road that goes backwards. A secret that's kept on the nose of a black bear. Na 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 na. Proud world, we like to build things up high. Keep the dust off the curtains since we use them to hide. I keep thumbing through the pages of the words that I wrote. I was looking for a cloud in a room filled with smoke. Na 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 na. I stumbled by your house a couple hours before dawn. The best part of my day was to see that he's gone. Thanks very much. We just finished mastering the record, and that last song, like among the band, has always been called Na 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 song, you know? And so once again, terrible name, clearly. But easy to remember. You know, the Na 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 song. And we do that stuff all the time with tunes. But literally I had to like send it off to mastering, and when you send it to mastering, you like have to decide on a name. And so like I combed over the lyrics. I really just had the hardest time figuring out what to name it. I ended up calling it The Road Goes Backwards. I don't know, but it's named, and it's better than the Na 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 song. This next tune is called Honky Tonk Macbeth. It's one of the very few titles that I actually like, and it's the title track off the new record that's coming out this year. We got a few more songs for you tonight. Thank you guys so much for hanging with us. Just two little circles and a promise to keep. He held her future like a knife between her teeth. No push on the front door like it was worth the wait. Just an open window and a fire escape. Yeah, but being his lover is just a honky-tonk Macbeth. Just words that sound pretty, and then there's mostly death. She walked away from that window and decided not to cry. We probably all go back to Scotland when we die. So she went through the motions of emotion every day. Picked apart conversations, watched them burn in an ashtray. Got picked up on a rail car of a routine escape. Found some peace on the wheels of a rolling cassette tape. Yeah, but being her lover is just a honky-tonk Macbeth, where she writes all the rules and doesn't hold her breath. She walked away from that window and decided not to cry. We probably all go back to Scotland when we die. I spend most of my days on the lee side of my mind, and I strike my colors when she touches me at night. It's commitment to survival, the way she treats it like a thrill. A split-lip decision, passing a crumpled dollar bill. Yeah, but being my lover is just a honky-tonk Macbeth, where I start seeing spots, then laugh at songs about death. But if you want a man who will love you when you cry, we probably all go back to Scotland when we die. We probably all go back to Scotland when we die. We probably all go back to Scotland when we die. Thank y'all so much. We got time for two more. This is a song I wrote for my niece. My niece said, I think she was about 8. She said, Uncle Ben, why do you write all these really super sad songs? You know, why don't you write about happier things? I was like, I love sad songs. I really like to write sad songs, you know? And she said, no, you really need to write happier songs, Uncle Ben. And I said, well, what should I write a song about? And she was like, I don't know, turn into bears and stuff. And so I was like, all right, well, I'll write her a song about turning into a bear. And I started writing this song about turning into a bear, and I quickly realized that if I had turned into a bear, I'd quickly become estranged from the people I love, and it became a really sad song, and I really liked it a lot. So it was supposed to be just like this fun little thing for my niece, but you know, thanks to her diabolical mind, I have this tale of turning into a circus bear and being abused for all time. So enjoy. set to a rhythm to make a 8-year-old dance. So.
fingers claws my face, this muzzle. I don't know how to blend or how to tell you that I'm trouble, but it ain't no time to cry when that whip bit's biting, and it ain't no time to run when the audience is laughing, and it hurts me to be so far away, to be way back from my kind, way back from my kind. Oh, could you ever love a face like this? Please say I'm handsome. I don't know how to blend or how to tell you that I'm lonesome, but it ain't no time to cry when that whip bit's biting, and it ain't no time to run when the audience is laughing, and it hurts me to be so far away, to be way back from my kind, yeah, way back from my kind. These days I'm on the run, I just can't seem to get my voice back. I don't know how to find the things you left before you gave them, but it ain't no time to cry when that whip bit's biting, and it ain't no time to run when the audience is laughing, and it hurts me to be so far away, to be way back from my kind, way back from my kind. Well, sometimes my hands are paws, my fingers claws my face, this muzzle. I don't know how to blend or how to tell you that I'm trouble, but it ain't no time to cry when that whip it's biting, and it ain't no time to run when the audience is laughing, and it hurts me to be so far away, to be way back from my kind, yeah, 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 way back from my kind, here we go, yeah, way back from my kind.
Thank you all so much. We're going to do one more tune. Once again, I can't thank you enough for showing up and supporting us. This is what we do for a living, and we can't do it without you. And a big thanks to the Mucky Duck for having us. Yeah, please give a round of applause, folks. We hope to be back soon. It's an honor to play some music for you in somewhat normal circumstances. Birches that I miss the most, those pretty white trees on the coast, with a Michigan smile and love in her eyes. The only thing left to say was goodbye. So goodbye, goodbye. My father taught me how to be a man, how to fight with my words, not my hands. But on days such as this, I clench up my fists, just looking for something to hit. So goodbye, goodbye, but all of her chances and all of her friends are falling asleep at the wheel again.
could have been envy, it could have been pride that fractured the peace of her deep inside. But loose lips and sunk ships and bruised hips and booze sips, she don't wanna be asleep when she dies. My mother prayed for me every day since I was born. She asked the Lord to keep me safe and warm. But on days like today, I forget how to pray. I forgot how to ask her to stay. Hey, so goodbye, goodbye, but all of her chances and all of her friends are falling asleep at the wheel again. It could have been envy, it could have been pride that fractured the peace of her deep inside. But loose lips and sunk ships and bruised hips and booze sips, she don't wanna be asleep when she dies. Can we war like boys tomorrow? Can we wrestle like two lovely young men? Can I write you your sweet song tomorrow? Can I write it then? Oh, I've got a lot to say, not enough to write down. When it's gone, oh sinner, it's gone. But all of her chances and all of her friends are falling asleep at the wheel again. It could have been envy, it could have been pride that fractured the peace of her deep inside. But loose lips and sunk ships and bruised hips and booze sips, she don't wanna be asleep when she dies. Oh, but all of her chances and all of her friends are falling asleep at the wheel again. It could have been envy, it could have been pride that fractured the peace of her deep inside. But loose lips and sunk ships and bruised hips and booze sips, she don't wanna be asleep when she dies. So goodbye, goodbye, oh goodbye, oh goodbye, oh goodbye, oh goodbye, oh goodbye. Oh, goodbye. Thanks very much. My name's Ben-Balmer. That's Josh Flowers. We really appreciate you guys hanging out and listening to us. Tip your bar staff. Thanks so much to the Mucky Duck. Appreciate y'all.